Hello to our standard students, welcome back to chapter 1, applications of matrices and determinants. Today we have got two theorems, theorem 1.11 and theorem 1.12. Both states without proof the rank of a non-zero matrix, okay, is equal to the number of non-zero rows in the row echelon form of the matrix. So if you get a row echelon form matrix, how will you find out the rank of the matrix? Consider how many number of non-zero rows are there, and according to that your rank will be decided. What is a non-zero row? If in a row at least one element is present other than 0, it is called as a non-zero row. Okay, so now from example 1.17 this will be clear. Find the rank of the matrix. Here the order is 3 cross 3. Okay, it is 3 cross 3 by reducing it to row echelon form. What is the row echelon form? Actually we will give, this is the principal diagonal. Below the principal diagonal it should be all zeros, and second step is it should be of the increasing order. Suppose here you get 1 0, in the second row you get 1 0, here you get 2 or more than 2, okay, or 3 zeros also, but it should be in the increasing order. So you are going to bring this elements below this principal diagonal as 0. This 2 and 3 you are going to make it as 0. So that is going to be your step 1. So for that what we are going to do here, so R2, isn't it? R2 is going to be reduced as R2 minus 2R1. Similarly, R3 is going to be reduced as R3 minus 3R1. So for R2 I will put it here and 2R1, isn't it? What is our R2? 2, 1, 4, and 2R1 is 2, 4 and 6, isn't it? So now we are going to minus. So this is going to become as 0 minus 3, and here it is minus 2. So this is our R2. Now similarly for R3 and 3R1. What is our R3? 3, 0, 5, and our 3R3 is 3, 6 and 9. So now you minus this 3R1, isn't it? 3 into 3 will give you 9, isn't it? 3, 6, 9. Okay. Now you subtract. You are going to get it as 0, minus 6 and minus 4. Okay. So now we will replace it here. So your first row is going to be the same, and our second row is going to be 0, minus 3, minus 2, and this is our R3, isn't it? 0, minus 6, minus 4. So we have got this matrix. And now one more element, the 6, you are going to make it 0, isn't it? If you want to make 6 0, this is in row 3, you are going to take row 2 and row 3. So our row 3 is going to be changed as, from where you are going to minus this, row 3 minus 2, row 2. Okay, what is our row 3? 0, minus 6, minus 4, and then 2 is going to be 0, minus 6 and minus 4. So change your sign, everything gets 0. So here everything becomes 0. Okay, so our R3, so what is our matrix? 1, 2 and 3, 0, minus 3, minus 2, and we are changing only R3, 0, 0, 0. Now if you see, this is our principal diagonal, and below the principal diagonal we have got 0, and here you have got 3 zeros, and here you have got 1 0. So it is in the increasing order. So it is in row echelon form. Now you can count the number of non-zero rows. This is one non-zero row, and this is the second non-zero row, and third row is 0. So how many number of non-zero rows we have got? Number of non-zero rows equal to 2. Therefore rank of A is going to be 2. So this is our answer. Okay, this is the way to find out rank of a matrix from row echelon method, using row echelon method. Okay, thank you.